Hey guys, what's going on? Isaiah53 here, and today I'm bringing you episode 3 of my video series called Does It Work? And in today's episode, we're going to be reviewing YouTuber Eliteshot and his class setup for the SC-2010. But before we get into that, I just have a couple of quick side notes for you guys. Please keep in mind that I have episodes 4 and 5 coming out very soon. Episode 5 is going to be a special episode. It's going to be something I haven't done before, so definitely make sure you keep an eye out for that. Episode 4, I haven't exactly figured out what I'm going to do about that yet, but I got a few ideas and I think you'll like it. In the meantime, if you have any ideas, definitely let me know in the comments below or find me on Twitter and shoot me a message. Also, make sure you guys are on the lookout for a new video from me and another YouTuber by the name of Slayr Plays. We're in talks of doing a new dual commentary, and hopefully it will be coming out very soon. In the meantime, I'm going to have a link to his channel in the description below, so definitely make sure you check it out. He has a lot of great Call of Duty content, and I really think you guys will enjoy it. Now without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the class review. As you can see right there, I just called in my Trinity rocket to pick up my Battle Hind, and in a few short moments you're going to get to see me use my Helo pilot. And those are 3 different kill streaks that we have set up for this class. On top of that, we're using the assault rifle, the SC-2010, with 2 different attachments. We have the red dot sight and the silencer. On top of that, we have some very important perks. We have Stalker, Focus, Amplify, Fully Loaded, and Hardline. And overall, I just think that this is a great combination of perks, and we'll talk more about that in just a few moments. But right now, let's go ahead and talk about my likes and dislikes of the class, and let's answer the question, does this class work? What do I like about the class? I like how we're using the SC-2010. I think it's a very versatile assault rifle, and you can use it in multiple different situations. Furthermore, the red dot sight simply adds clarity to looking down your sights and being able to identify your enemies. The silencer, of course, keeps you off the minimap, and I cannot complain about that. Now let's take some time to go ahead and start talking about the kill streaks. First up, we have the Trinity rocket, which in episode 1 was part of the Drifter kill streak setup, which I said overall was probably the best kill streak setup you could possibly have. So with that being said, the Trinity rocket is an awesome kill streak, and I got nothing bad to say about it. On top of that, we have the Battle Hind, which is personally one of my favorite kill streaks, simply because it does not take that many kills to get it, especially if you're running hardline, and when you do call it in, it does all the work for you and you don't have to control it. Now right here, you're seeing some gameplay of me using my Helo pilot. Now the Helo pilot is absolutely awesome. You can get a lot of kills with it. All your enemies light up orange, so you know exactly where they are. It's not hard to find anybody, and you can get a lot of kills. However, there are a few downsides to using the Helo pilot. One downside is, for me personally, it can sometimes be a little bit hard to drive and maneuver around. And lastly, you got to consider, because it is one of the best kill streaks that is offered in the game, it's also one of the highest kill streaks to go for, so that means it's going to take more time, and it's going to take more effort, and it's going to take more kills to get it. So sometimes you have to really evaluate your class and say, does this work together? And overall, I think it does. It's not something I would recommend running all the time, but it is something I would definitely recommend running from time to time, especially whenever you're like, man, I just want to go beast mode and I want to get a lot of kills. Well, then definitely turn on the Helo pilot, go for it, and let it rain. Now let's go ahead and start talking about the perks. First up, we have Stalker. Stalker is a perk that most professional Call of Duty players and YouTubers will tell you to run simply because it's advantageous and beneficial, especially combined with assault rifles. And that is the truth. It really is. However, personally, I don't run it simply because I'm used to not running it. So whenever I do run it, it actually throws me off, and it takes a few games for me to get used to it. So personally, I don't run it, but overall, it is a great perk, and most professional players would actually recommend you to run it. Next up, we have Amplify. Now in my last video, I talked about how I used to think that Amplify was a waste of a perk, but I've come to realize that in the right situations, Amplify is actually a great perk to run, especially whenever you combine it with Dead Silence and you have a headset. Now in this particular class setup, we don't have Dead Silence on, but we do have a headset, or at least I do, and with Amplify, it still amplified everything, so I was still able to hear a lot more than what I normally would be able to, so I did still receive some benefits from it. Although not the full benefit, I did still receive some, and overall I think Amplify is a great perk to run. Next, let's go ahead and talk about Focus. Focus is a perk that is a no-brainer in Call of Duty Ghosts, and here's why. Call of Duty Ghosts has a lot of weapons that have a lot of recoil. Furthermore, whenever you get into a gunfight, you flinch every time you get hit. So Focus kind of acts like Toughness from Black Ops 2. And just how in Black Ops 2, most people recommended you to always run Toughness, in Call of Duty Ghosts, everyone also recommends for you to always run Focus. Next, let's move on to Hardline. Hardline is another no-brainer perk, and here's why. Hardline allows for you to get your kill streaks and one less kill than what they would normally cost. Furthermore, every 2 assists you get counts toward your kill streak. And on top of that, if you're playing in objective mode, every objective you take also counts toward your kill streak. And now lastly but not least, let's go ahead and talk about Fully Loaded. Fully Loaded is a perk that allows you to spawn with max ammo in your weapon. Now what's good about this is that you have all the ammo you need, but once you run out of ammo, that's it. You're now forced to pick up another weapon. I actually recommend running Scavenger over Fully Loaded, and here's why. With Scavenger, you don't spawn with max ammo. However, as you need ammo, you can pick it up. So you can just keep picking up ammo and keep picking up ammo, and you're never actually forced to give up your weapon. And I think that benefit outweighs the benefits of Fully Loaded. And that's it for the perk setup. Now let's answer the question that everybody's been wanting to know the answer to. Does this class work? And the answer is yes. The proof is in the scoreboard right there. You see me go 40 and 12 with 13 dog tags. Guys, that is not a bad game at all, so bravo to Eliteshot. He did a great job at setting up this class, and I highly recommend using it. Alright guys, just one more thing and then we'll wrap up. After my last video, I had a few requests to start showing off my class setup, so here's my class setup for the SC-2010. Just like Eliteshot, I have the SC-2010 combined with the silencer and the red dot sight, and for my perk setup, I have Ready Up, Sleight of Hand, Dead Silence, Scavenger, Focus, and Hardline. And for my kill streak setup, I have the Guard Dog, the Trinity Rocket, and the Battle Hind. Okay guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and recommend to a friend. And until next time, Isaiah out.